My name is James Marsden. I've been an artist ever since I was a child, really. When I was at school, I used to get sent to the art block because I was never really interested in anything else. I just drew and painted continuously. That was all through my childhood. Then I started building. I was building for 15 years. Just got back into art when my wife realised I was getting more and more stressed and said, "What do you really want to do?" And I said I wanted to go back to university. My son Harry spent some time in hospital. He was born with no kidneys, and we were told we'd have 15 minutes with him. And when he was born, he just started fighting, and he never stopped. So I started to notice that other parents would spend a lot of time on tablets or smartphones, and it was just a way to release yourself from being in that situation. You couldn't really escape the place that you were in. Lots of people around would do the same. I started researching things. People are starting to say that 40% of people would rather text their family than actually see them. More people are dying from selfies than shark attacks. When we were in the hospital a lot, you would end up for hours and hours on the phones. And I've started to actually consciously stop myself from doing that now, especially at home with the children and my wife and that. Phone calls are becoming less and less, and people are being able to text. But then within text, sometimes you can't get over any kind of emotion, so things are taken wrong, and I find that quite fascinating as well. Everything's becoming a memento of something they've done. People become absorbed and detached, really, so they've got no idea about the environment around them, the things that can be happening. I find it interesting that people are so involved in their conversations on the devices that they're not conscious of anything around them. So in reality, these tablets that I've made, if they're looked after, could be 1,000 years old, whereas the tablets I'm using to create them will be, in 10 years' time, will probably be on a scrap heap somewhere. It was a perfection that I used to like in building and in getting things right and square and true and all the rest of it. I've sort of brought back into the art, and that sort of quality I'm hoping will start to come through in the work that I do over the next few years.